Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 29 of our Let's Play series. Join me here, having gathered all of our resources to make our Visio mantle, the attuned rock crystal being the final step needed. We're in the middle of the night, so it's time to get this up and running. And start placing the final items into our altar. Attuning rock crystals is a nice easy process. It's basically just the same as attuning yourself, but you just hoy the item onto it. You don't right click it in, you literally just drop it into it. So that's a nice and simple part. I do need to finish up making the stairs around here. There we go. Mantle of the Stars, which gives us creative flight. So I do have to drop my chest plate for now for doing it, but the ability to construct stuff in the air is definitely going to be a useful part. So I'll hide it away in there for the second. Nip back home. So in fact, let's not hide it away in there for a second. Let's use it to climb our astral tower, or previous astral tower. So I did a little bit with the airship in the meantime. Just included the frame and engine parts so that it's a little bit faster and it's a little bit more fuel efficient. We'll be looking at setting up for more of that this episode. Yeah, that Visio mantle. And also doing a little bit more with Botania now that we've got the nature essence set up. We can get the other runes that we need. Yeah, so one crafting job done and out of the way, and really this is, I'm wondering if it's because this side of here isn't actually chunk loaded when I'm away from the base. That'd be a pain if this is just into it is just into another chunk, and I'm guessing there's nothing that's loading the chunks. Okay. Do we have anything that I don't have anything that specifically states chunk loading? I think I might have to put another couple of mods into the pack in order to have some chunk loading, because otherwise things over here don't go where they're meant to. But yeah, that's something I can solve between episodes. Yeah, so Botania runes. So the next one we want to make is Rune of Summer, which needs melon slices, which is what we were lacking last time. So now we've got that, and we're going to put it in a compacting drawer, so we've always got access to both slices and full melons, because, you know, why not? So we need a melon slice, slime ball, and any of them does work. 2 sand, and then which runes is it? Earth and air. 1 of earth, 1 of air, and then we want living rock. One of the forest. Don't need the crossbow on the hot bar at the moment. Yeah, so let's cook this, and then actually I've got another thing that we want to get in place. Bit of a stutter there. Do need to tidy this up still. Might as well get our runes required and just get the Kekimorises in, considering we can pretty easily reach towards gluttony runes, which are what necessary. Now we've got all of the bits and pieces. Snow is the slightly awkward one, but it's easy enough done because we can use one of these pure daisies to make snow anyway, which we'll set up momentarily. There we go. That's our next rune ready. So let's just put this away. Put those away. And let's go. This is a good point. Can this take regular enchantments? It can. So this is the only thing that I've got that is going to want regular enchantments on it. Don't know which ones. Mending's probably going to be worth doing, considering it doesn't seem to have a repair functionality. So if it takes damage, I don't really want to be crafting new ones all the time. We'll find out whether it takes damage in a second, I think. Yeah, so we can get the mending enchantment. I've got enough experience to do it. But yeah, now that we've got creative flight, we can go up to a slime island and we can collect some of the stuff from up here that we want to get. Specifically, the trees. A bunch of the slime. Flight does make things a whole lot simpler. Slimy grass for when we want to grow our own. Can we get slime buckets? Yeah. Take a couple of buckets of liquid slime. Don't even know if they're useful for anything. Not really. Fairly sure that they cause the slime to spawn, so that'll be a little bit of a useful thing to have somewhere near to the mob farms. Ooh, what's this? Not seen this. No, just a random structure. No, we'll help ourselves to some stone bricks and some mossy stone. Why not? Cool. Okay, so rest of this episode, let's get working on upgrading that airship so that we've got some long range potential to it. Long range is going to require speed and fuel efficiency. Fuel efficiency I think required emeralds, which means that I want to do villager trades. Right, okay, we need to find some homes for these things. We need another crushing block. Oh, let's get rid of the thunderstorm. So topple downfall. There we go. Compressing draw. Need one of you. Thank you. There we go. That's regular parts done that. Thought we had. Okay, so you're a different block type that also creates. Right. Got it. Just to be awkward. But that's fine. And then just place you in there. You in there. Fill you back up. Liquid slime, I just want to make a tank for it at the moment. I don't want to be carting it around, but I don't want to place it yet. So let's just have a basic fluid tank, which we will just stick there. That's fine. Right, so auto crafting aspects for the airship. Speed modules and fuel efficiency modules requires blaze powder, which is fine. Stone pressure plates, weighted pressure plate. Again, it's all fine. Some module chips that are going to be a little bit on the expensive side, requiring emeralds. Now, emeralds. Easiest way to get them, other than trading, does seem to be shipping bin from Pam's Harvest Craft. Okay, what do we need? So we need 1 emerald, so this is an investment. And this lets us trade half a stack of something for an emerald. Okay, that's very easily done. We've got some plants we've got plenty of at the moment. Find me one with 512 from the bell peppers. So 2 stacks of that, that's 4 emeralds. Bit of a pain if we have to find it every single time. That's going to be a pain considering it doesn't seem to be in alphabetical order. It's rather frustrating actually. Would be nice if it auto-detected? No. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? For it to auto-detect. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so that's nice and simple. Right. So the shipping container gets us the emeralds. So that will let us get enough of our parts. So I think the fuel efficiency is the first upgrade we want to get. So logic chips are something we're going to need a bunch of. So let's teach it how to make the logic chip. flight makes life so much easier. Right, so logic chip. Crafts half a stack of those for me. We need 2 logic chips. Okay, they do stack. It just seemed a bit weird. Fuel efficiency. We need a pressure plate. Simple enough. And a weighted pressure plate. Very easy. Oh, we don't have enough blaze powder. I did go blaze hunting for a little bit in between episodes. The luck 2 on the beheader just makes it so much nicer to to get the various things. Okay, so right, let's teach you how to make module chips as well, because we're going to need a bunch of those from the looks of it. Put that to that one. And let's get ourselves another 10 patterns. Frames upgrades just need, like the upgrades just need the basic component and then the fragments each time. So that's not too bad. So we just teach it how to make core shards, teach it how to make frame casings, engine upgrades, and balloon parts. Then teach how to make the airship core, airship frame, which is going to need to know how to make that. You already know how to make pistons. I'm going to need an auto crafter for the leather. Magma blocks. I want you to use the blue slime for that. Okay, we're going to need another crafter. Visceline pellets. Coal is fine. We'll use charcoal though, because that's something we're already getting a near infinite supply of. Okay. Right, let's go and put all these down. Get down the hole. There we go. Right. Can always deal with reorganizing them later. Okay, so essentially, if I tell it how to make these as well, it should just be able to auto build all of them. Not sure whether that's yeah, it takes all the steps out, doesn't it? Let's be honest, that's kind of what we're here for. Make another 20 of those. How are we for iron and quartz? Since we're not doing super well. Got plenty of quartz. We're not doing too badly for iron at the moment, so that's fine. Okay, so we don't need to make tier 1s of any of it because we've already done those. So tier 2, tier 3. tier 4. Teach you how to make tier 5s. Cores as well. Help. Already made tier 1s. Don't need tier 1s. tier 2. Tier 3. Tier 4. Tier 5. Yeah, Eyes of Ender I can actually use, so this won't be too bad. Weirdly, it'd be the diamond step, and it's going to be the current problem. I'm going to need another crafter. Yeah. I think we need to make the diamond plant as well. We've got enough. Infusion stone. 2 stacks of that, please. Take those out because we don't want to use all of it. Creates okay, I don't know that we're going to have enough at the moment. No, we're going to be a little bit short for it. We can at least get the seed ready, but we won't be able to make the final part of it. Prosperity shards. We're running a little bit low on those actually. Yeah, need some more Inferium essence. There's our tier 5 seed. Yeah. Okay, so once the essence has recovered a little bit, we can make the final part. Right, so it's just those 4. We've got 3. We've got 3 spaces left. Of course, we've only got 3 spaces left, so it would be another crafter. Wow. That's before we even get into the mod parts, which require steps, which should definitely be things that we want to consider. Right, level 2 ones only require gold. Alright, let's make another crafter because we want to teach it how to make gold as well anyway. So 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Gold. Redstone. and iron. They're all kind of necessary bits for various blocks, so let's just teach it how to make each of those. Right, how are we doing on the old energy? 204 per tick. That's not going down. That's not going down. Yeah, I had to upgrade the energy cube because the amount of power required for these was going up dramatically. I've also had to put in potato and carrot so that the they could keep up with the bioreactor, because this was backfilled, but the potatoes and carrots were only looking at like 10 or 12 total, so this wasn't running at full capacity. Another couple of biofuel generators has meant that I can keep up the power requirements, and I can still put another, I think it's 4 biofuel generators down off this one bioreactor. We may see that these crops stop being generated in the farm upstairs and instead get generated in here. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do on that front, but it would be very easy to do with that. The pipes are getting more and more ridiculous down here, which I kind of love and hate all at the same time, as it's cool to have things like zipping around all over the place, but it's an absolute nightmare when you're trying to organise and dig through things. Right, so that's set up. Let's make level 2s of each of the items. So, we're going to need to teach it leather, aren't we? Although it can do it at the moment. So let's just do that. It's missing 1 blaze powder. Okay, so I just need 1 blaze powder. That's easily done. So I'm going to need a mechanical crusher and a mechanical dryer set up with the appropriate crafters. Stay. There we go. There we go. It's the only thing I don't like about the crusher is it can be a bit fiddly because of the the squeezer, sorry, because of the parts there. So let's craft. Okay, it's missing iron bars. I could teach it how, and I will need to teach it how at some point, but for now, just craft that. Excellent. I don't see myself making multiple airships, so one of the things I can do is once each tier is created, I can get rid of the crafting recipes for that tier and free up some space. I think that's going to be the best way to do things. Because there's not any point in holding on to unnecessary patterns, and that way, as I get the essences needing to be crafted in, I've got access to that in a convenient fashion. Right, so let's upgrade you, and you. So it's now faster, can hold more redstone, has a higher altitude again. Haven't unlocked any extra Oh wow, okay, yeah, this is a lot more than I realised. Okay, and that all just takes redstone. Right, module, learn that one. And apply it. So it takes 32 fuel. Okay, so you can only have one module equipped at a time then, from the looks of it. Right. Okay, well, we'll finish upgrading the modules as well. But we'll have to toggle between fuel efficiency and speed for the various things that we want to do. Which, you know, makes some semblance of sense. Or adding it, maybe. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah. So I think we're going to definitely want to have that be one with the balloon above it, some description. But we'll get it up to the top tier before we decide what appearance we want to have on it. Okay, so that's been quite a long episode. I'm going to finish up waiting for the essence to grow such that I can make my diamond seeds, and then we'll look at making the tier 3s. I'll probably do the rest of the upgrades off camera because it's going to require a lot of sitting and trading with the supplier box to get the emeralds. Could also make a villager trade station and stick it in that village and see if there's anything useful over there, but I'll do all that kind of business off camera, and we'll come back when we're ready to take the next step in Botania, I think, or when we find something interesting while we're playing around with the airship. So I will see you next time.